Still basking in the afterglow of a win in the semifinal game of the River States basketball tournament, women's basketball side, as Midway is able to get an 8-point win, 70-62 over IU East, a team that had beat them in the regular season in their only matchup against that team. They come back and get revenge in the tournament to move on to the championship game. On Tuesday night, they'll travel to Rio Grande to play that team for the championship of the River States tournament. Coach Chris Minner joins me here as we talk about this game today. First thing you're going to talk about, though, is how your team was able to force 21 turnovers and you commit only 10. You're plus 11 in the turnover margin. That's a starkly different total than what you had in the regular season against the Red Wolves.
Yeah, we were -5 last time and had 25 turnovers, and it was evenly distributed because everybody had 4. But I also thought, we came out with more energy this game, and I thought last time they had more energy than we did, and one of the things that we didn't want to lose to them twice, and I thought that was key. I mean, you go from -5 to plus 11, that's a 16 difference. That's big time. That's more possessions, and we needed them tonight because we didn't make a lot of threes, but defensively we held them. We always feel like we hold a team under 65, we're going to win.
You can really kind of put defense down as the main thing that was able to help Midway get this victory today. They hold a team who were coming into this game shooting over 33% from behind the arc, and Indiana East just ends up 7 of 29 for 24.1%. You defended outside on the perimeter fairly well.
We did. Last time they were 5 of 25. I just feel like our pressure makes people tired, and it's tough to make. And I told the girls, they're going to hang around for 3 quarters. I said in the third quarter, let's see what happens in the fourth quarter. And if you're defending us and we're attacking you and we're pressing you, I just feel like it's harder to make shots in the fourth quarter if they're contested and you've had to defend us. So it's important for us to play at the tempo that we play at because I just think we tire people out.
Desiree White played all 40 minutes of this game, never came out, has 30 points, 8 rebounds. She also chipped in with a couple of assists, 3 steals. Did not get into foul trouble. That was a big key for her to be able to play that many minutes for you.
It was, and she's good.
Just simply put.
She came up here and she trusted me, and I recruited her at my last school, and she came up here with her sister, and when she's focused and wants to play, she's pretty good. And we have a pretty trustful relationship where but she's tough to guard one-on-one, and she's probably, hopefully, she's a first-team all-conference player. Hopefully, how the voting goes.
Well, I think you're right. She should be. This game neither team got more than a 5-point lead.
Yeah.
Lead changes 9 times, 7 ties, back and forth this entire game. But you knew coming in it was going to be that kind of game.
It was. And every game that they played, like IU East, they beat West Virginia Tech in overtime. When they played Rio Grande, the second time at Rio Grande, it went down to the buzzer. They're just a good team. I mean, their RPI was higher than us, and a lot of people thought they were better than us ranking-wise, and they beat us last time. And so I felt like it was going to be no surprises, but I felt like they really didn't see us at our energy best last time. I just felt like we had a big layoff because of COVID, and I thought we came out a little, not energetic.
Lethargic.
Today they saw 40 minutes of energy. I mean, we could always shoot better, but you know what? I'll take an 8-point win, going 2 for 16, and go national tournament.
Absolutely. Secure your spot in the national tournament as well. One other number I want to talk about, 30-2 in points off turnovers.
Yeah, that's what we do, and we have a couple different presses. We didn't show them all tonight, but that's what we do. And again, last time that was the key stat. I think that was the key stat. We stayed even with them on the rebounds. Neither team lit it up from 3. It was just we got more possessions, and I felt like our energy level was good. When our team plays with energy, we can play with anybody, and that's the schedule that we played. I mean, we played Marion, we played Lindsey Wilson, we scrimmaged Campbellsville, and when we play with high energy and we're making shots, we're tough. We can beat anybody.
You were marveling, so was I, at the fact that your team went 2 of 16 from 3-point range, and you're still able to get a victory.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Okay, gotcha. Let's hope they're shooting better. You do secure your spot in the national tournament, but you have a championship game to play.
That's right.
You go to Rio on Tuesday night to play Rio Grande.
We're on the revenge tour because the only 2 teams that beat us in the River States this year were Rio at Rio. And really, that if we just get a little more mentally tough, I wonder how that game would go. there was a 20-minute delay with the scoreboard, and it's the first time I'd seen them play in person. I got a little different strategy for them now. And then IU East beat us. And, you know, my last team made a run in the Final Four. The 4 teams we beat to get there all had revenge factor. And I think we're on the revenge tour, and I don't think that Ryo saw us at our best either. We missed 18 free throws in that game, lost by 10. But there's no surprises now. I've seen them. I know what they're going to do. They're a good team. They have a lot of really good players. You know, probably better players than I do, I guess, people think. So, see what happens.
You and I, and I'll leave it with this, Coach. You and I, first thing we talked about on the River States broadcast after the game was changing the culture. And to be able to go to the national tournament is a huge step in changing the culture of Midway women's basketball.
It is. And, I mean, last school, you know, once we saw it, we were like, hey, that's the expectation now. And the thing is, nobody here has done this women's basketball. So nobody had a, like, hey, this is what we do, this is what it looks like. But to be honest with you, that's why Rusty brought me here. Rusty brought me here. I trust him, and you know my whole thing with him is I'm not going to let him down. He brought me here because he wanted me to elevate the program and take it to another level, and we're doing that. But to be truthful, I don't play, and so my players have elevated this program. They bought in. I'm not the easiest person to play for, and I understand that, but they sure play hard, man.
Absolutely.
Sure play hard.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Love that this guy's going to the national tournament. But they've got one step to go before they think about making their travel plans. They've got to win a championship against Ryo.
We're cutting the net down.
On the revenge
if
tour.
we win, we're cutting the net down.
There you go. Chris Minner, the head coach of the Midway Eagles.